вітання всім, хто цікавиться англійською мовою, бажає знати її краще та вчить разом з нами. А допомагають в цьому чудові, пізнавальні книги англійською мовою, які є в нашій бібліотеці. Сьогодні я познайомлю вас з трішечки сумною, але цікавою історією, яку написала Райан Кейслі «The Quiet World».
I remember when we brought my baby brother Mark home from the hospital. I remember singing the Hollywood theme song to him for a lullaby. And I remember matching all around his crib with my football. It was like we'd won the state championship. I remember reading storybooks to him. He liked the pictures and the silly faces that I made while I read the story. Mom used to watch him while I read. I remember the night that Mom came in and sat on my bed. David, when you read a book to Mark, or when you sing to him, he can't hear you. Mark is deaf, she said. He lives in a quiet world. And I remember when she hugged me and I didn't say anything because I could tell that she was crying. I remember getting up the next day and deciding to find out what Mark's world was like. I stuffed my ears with cotton balls from the big jar in the bathroom and put my headphones on. Then I told Mom I was going to the park. I must have shouted. It was pretty scary to start with. I couldn't hear the cars coming, and when Mrs. Martin and all the little Martins waved to me, I couldn't hear what they were saying. When I got to the top of McNally's Hill, where I usually meet my friends Adam and Cale, I sat on our wooden meeting fence. I felt the sun on the back of my neck, burning like a ray gun. Then I poked a stick into the soft tar melting in the street. It looked like a licorice stick. When Adam and Cale didn't show up, I went to the park on my own. When I passed the Mrs. Cooper's rose garden, it smelled like raspberry syrup. I remember when I got to the park, I lay down on the grass under our climbing tree and closed my eyes. I saw orange light through my eyelids with flickering black dots and a blue dot in the middle, from where I'd looked straight at the sun. The tree smelled like the pine trees at the sea, where we go for our vacations, and I felt a little breeze tickle over me like an ostrich feather. I remember opening my eyes then, just in time to see Magnus, Mrs. Cooper's Irish wolfhound, and his tongue. Magnus and I played for a while on the playground. I burnt my bottom of the slide, and he went crazy while I jumped around, hanging onto my shorts. I remember when I got back home, I put the headphones in the drawer and threw the cotton balls away. How was the park, David? Mom called out. I told her about the cars and the Martins and about the ray gun and the licorice star and about the raspberry soup and about how the sun looks through your eyelids and about how it feels to be licked all over by an Irish wolfhound when you didn't hear him coming. I told her what I thought a quiet world was like. These days, Mark is doing very well. He and I kick the football around a lot, and he's the best kicker in his class. Maybe one day he'll try out for the Collingwood football team.
Thank you for your attention. See you the next month. Read and do English, please.